Lakers are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. James outside. This is a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect we'll see here tonight?
Kevin, it could be a feeling out process early, but once the teams get going, expect this thing to get physical and contentious.
And Davis can't get it to go. Here's Schroeder. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And it's Brown missing. Now Westbrook. Outside Bradley. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Schroeder. Tipped away. It's stolen by Schroeder. The dish to Brown. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. To the paint. Here's Davis. Misses the baby hook. And here's Boston. Now here's Schroeder. Brown outside. Shoots from 12. Westbrook with the block. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pope loose and stolen by Horford. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. The second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Tatum's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Celtics. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Davis with a screen on Horford. LeBron passes to Bradley. Driving in. James trying to free himself up. Bradley can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. A 3-ball. Westbrook pulls it in.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Now, here's Brown, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Over James, and it's Brown missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And here's Westbrook. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Here's Davis. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Bradley against Brown. Celtics passing it around. Here's Horford. And Davis pulls it down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bradley kicks to James. Back to Bradley to stop the drought. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Yeah, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Williams trying to break free, and it's Schroeder missing. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Portland.
That was a different team in the fourth quarter than what we saw in the first 3. Don't you think? I mean, they got their act together just in time to pull it out.
Most definitely a switch flip for them in the fourth, and they finally started playing up to their ability, and it certainly came at just the right time, not a moment too soon.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's James. No points in the game yet for him.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron. Automatic.
Schroeder against Westbrook. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tatum. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to Horton Tucker. Schroeder against Westbrook. And it's blocked. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
So here's Westbrook. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Westbrook dishes to Davis. And they double up Davis to the middle. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Here's Schroeder. Westbrook with the block. They retain possession. And Jalen Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And a change for the Celtics. Smart's checked in. Here's Smart. Right side Horford lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Westbrook with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. James, a screen on Brown. Going inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well.
Tatum passes to Smart. And here is Brown. Back to Smart. Williams sets a screen for Smart. 4 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tatum no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Left side Westbrook. Pass to Horton Tucker. From beyond the arc, and it's set back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Boston making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Here's Smart. Kicks to Tatum. There's the pick. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Horford the pass to Tatum. Over Monk. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
6 the three-pointer.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that three ball. I mean, fantastic at measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists in the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
From deep, Richardson. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron right side. Outside Westbrook. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
The Lakers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Carmelo Anthony.
It's Davis on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And Davis puts it in. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
His first make, and, maybe that will get him going.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension.
All right, man.
And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And your Laker girl.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's Smart, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Tatum. To halt the run, knocks down the three ball. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And here is Davis. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
High percentage look that time from Anthony Davis, and that's one he rarely misses.
Richardson against James. Richardson kicks to Tatum. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now Westbrook. James, a screen on Smart. James looking around. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all. But he says he doesn't have to for his team to be successful.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. For me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
Well, and the way this roster is composed with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. And here's Westbrook. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now, here's Monk. He has 6. James outside. And here's Anthony from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers.
There's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Horford. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Davis against Williams. Davis down low. Over Williams. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Now here's Westbrook. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now here's Smart. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Tatum with it. He's picked up by James. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williams gets the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And here is Los Angeles now, following Al Horford's three-point attempt. Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Smart. A shot by Ellington, no good. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Brown the pass to Smart. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. LeBron with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Just 5 on the clock. Smart finds Horford, lets it go from deep. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Now, here's Horford. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Now James, following Al Horford's three-point attempt. LeBron against Tatum. The fadeaway, and another basket for the Lakers.
Well, the whole floor is wide open for LeBron. I mean, he's got just the right kind of touch for those mid-range shots.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Tatum to end the cold streak. Here's Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Ellington lets it go with a 3. Not going to go that time, so the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. Now the pass to Horford. From deep three-point range, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Jabari Parker's checked in for the Celtics. Johnson comes in for Al Horford. Johnson against James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jabari Parker.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. And Talen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Smart. Here's Schroeder. His last outing, he had 8 points. Johnson finds Tatum. Taken away. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. A pull-up. Westbrook, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And Davis sends it back. To the inside. James. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's 13 points for LeBron.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
Richardson, he's checked in for Brown. Celtics trail by 10.
Your Liquor Girls dance team.
And here's Richardson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Davis sends it back. With the drive.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Schroeder passes to Richardson. In the corner, Tatum with it. To end the run, the Lakers with the rebound. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Parker with the steal. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. The 4th team foul.
And Boston has possession. A 12-point game. Richardson finds Johnson. Back to Richardson. Launches it. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Lakers.
And Greg, at 6'5" and 200 pounds, not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
On the clock. And another basket for the Lakers.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Richardson kicks it over to Schroeder. Parker sets the screen for Schroeder. Puts up a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
Here's Westbrook. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics, trailing here by 8. And that one, good. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Westbrook dishes to Davis. Back to Westbrook, takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got 8.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Here's Schroeder, and again, Boston with the triple.
Schroeder. 3.
We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Westbrook with it. 8 points for him. Davis gets a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits. 8 points for him.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
Now here's Parker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Schroeder. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's James. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
James with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Over Johnson. The wing jumper off target.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lakers leading by 6. It's stolen by Johnson.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's LeBron. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you. And
Hello, basketball fans. Anthony Davis has been the story of this game so far.
All I can say, he's been MFPS, and that stands for most frequent prolific scorer. If you don't know anything about
All right, and now let's get... Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Schroeder in at the point.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
James sets the screen for Westbrook. There's the drive, and it's sent back by Horford. And here's Tatum for 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Horford against James. Fires it up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And stolen by Horford. Brown outside. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Friday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Westbrook with the steal. In the corner, Bradley with it. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Brown the pass to Schroeder. Horford sets a screen for Schroeder. Outside, Horford. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Lakers leading by 6. Now Westbrook. He's got 8. Takes it inside. Feeds it to Davis. From down in the low post, it goes. Davis has got 10 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Down low, guarded by Bradley. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead early. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are.
Carmelo Anthony checked in for James. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And you know, for the Lakers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Passes it to Brown. Launches a 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Anthony. The tray. That one misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Pass to Schroeder. Inside. Williams. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Schroeder against Westbrook. Now here's Schroeder. 12 points for him. He dishes it to Brown. Shoots over Bradley. Bradley with some nice D.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Celtics trail by 9. Here's Williams. Outside, Horford. And a miss there on the triple.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Los Angeles with another miss. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And he gets it back. Westbrook against Brown. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Anthony. It's Westbrook with the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Westbrook's got 12.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best, attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Floats it up for Williams. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Tatum. Right around 25 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Back to Monk. And there's the pass to Carmelo. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Celtics passing it around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jabari Parker's checked in for Williams. Johnson comes in for Al Horford. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Brown. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. And they pick up 2. Howard's got his first 2 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Smart passes to Parker. Looking to end the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA park from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA. You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Pritchard passes to Johnson. Parker outside. Here's Pritchard. That one a little long.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Back to James. And they double up LeBron. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Smart on the wing. Down low. Knocked loose. Taken away by Anthony. 1 for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Smart wide open. He fires. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Smart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is Monk. 6 points for him. LeBron James on the wing. Richardson cover. James against Richardson. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. Richardson with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Parker kicks to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 16. The drive by James and the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:39 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there. And there's the drive.
And Parker is just an extremely long player. A guy who really works his behind off on defense to contest every shot that he can.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Pritchard passes to Parker. Passes it to Pritchard. Joe Johnson on the wing. No one near him. Chalk up two there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Monk. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot, and the foul called on Joe Johnson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
You know, it really seems strange to say, but as big an impact as LeBron's made as a basketball player, he's making an even bigger impact off the court. His philanthropy, his activism. Tell you what, this guy's a special person. I really believe he's going to be a case study of how an athlete can leverage his stardom, his celebrity, his resources in a way that leaves a lasting, impactful legacy for many, many years to come.
Got a hand on it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fades and shoots. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Nice shot by Smart.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action after...
All right. Look who's coming under the court.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Russell Westbrook, Anthony out there with Davis. Then there's Bradley, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. There's the double team with Westbrook. Outside, Horford. Horford with the screen on Davis. Shot clock at 6. Tatum looking around. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook with the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Brown. Tatum no good. Lakers leading by 19 points. Outside Westbrook. Outside Anthony. Again, Los Angeles.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Williams finds Brown. Williams has a screen for Brown. Connects from three-point range.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Westbrook against Schroeder. Loads it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Westbrook against Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Driving inside. And he banks in the lane.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Davis with a screen on Schroeder. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. Schroeder against Westbrook. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Anthony's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From past the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Yeah, you better mind the ball when you've got Russell Westbrook defending you. This guy stays in front, and he's got active, aggressive hands.
Schroeder with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Williams sets a screen for Brown. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in.
For your Lakers, LeBron James.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Brown outside. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his third foul of the game. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
James, the pass to Anthony. And he drives in, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing, but also
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Westbrook against Schroeder. To the paint. They need this. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
LeBron outside. Anthony sets the pick for LeBron. Back to Bradley. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Brown against Bradley. Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 7 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
James against Tatum. Over Tatum. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, Davis so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Sweet move. And Davis sends it back. Kicks it out to Bradley from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Horford the pass to Fernando. Here's Brown. That one rolling around and rims out. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Brown against LeBron. Anthony with the screen on Brown. James in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 23.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Schroeder against Westbrook. Pass to Brown. To end the drought. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
James outside. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Outside, Davis. Tatum against James. It's Bradley on the wing. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Davis. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so it's Boston with it. There's the pass to Fernando. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Ron right side. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Schroeder against Westbrook. Schroeder outside. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally. All of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Boston making a switch here. Jabari Parker's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Johnson comes in for Al Horford. Josh Richardson's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Westbrook. Screened by Parker. Richardson, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a valiant win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Russell Westbrook.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
James dishes to Westbrook. Back to James. Johnson against Westbrook. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James misses.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Passes to Pritchard. Richardson gets a wide open look. And again, Austin with the triple.
Boy, Richardson has great range and is a knockdown shooter from deep.
One for three. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation